You cannot start your cleanse, you cannot start your fast, and you don't have the things you need. Hey friends, Coach Maria here with another video. If you haven't already, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to this YouTube channel. It does help with the YouTube algorithm. Yes? So friends, quick video. I'm not in the kitchen right now, but we will be discussing kitchen essentials that you will need while you're on this journey to reversing HSV. When it comes to the kitchen essentials, it's better just to be prepared. You cannot start your cleanse, you cannot start your fast, and you don't have the things you need. Wait until you have everything and then start the cleanse. The worst thing you can do is start something, stop, start it again, stop. You're going to become you're going to become discouraged. It's just going to be a longer journey. Just don't do it. If you don't have the money, save up a little bit and then purchase these items, because again, there are some things that you'll need while being raw vegan. It's just that simple. Yes, you can just eat fruit and fruit and vegetables, but again, you want to do some different things so it's not so boring. Yes. Okay, so I have my notes here so I don't forget anything for y'all. So the very first thing we're gonna, and it's basics, right? Basic kitchen essentials. You may already have this stuff, but if you don't, get it. Okay, so the very first thing is a good sharp knife. You're gonna be doing a lot of chopping, cutting, slicing. You want to make sure you have a good sharp knife. Go to Walmart, boom, it's not that much, right? The second item is a good chopping board, a large one. When I say good, sometimes I use my mini chopping board depending on what I'm preparing, but for the most part I have a larger one and a smaller one. You don't have to get both, just get one, a big one. That way if you're cutting up cucumbers, cutting up tomatoes, cutting up cilantro, you can have it all laid out on your chopping board so you can easily assemble your salad or your meal, your wrap, whatever you're eating. Okay, the second item, or the third item, a good blender. When I first started my vegan journey, I had a blender that was $25, $30. It was not a lot. I got the cheapest one because I didn't know what I was doing. Later on in my journey of health and healing, I upgraded to something a little more expensive. But for all of y'all who are starting out or new, a cheap blender, don't spend more than $50 unless you want to use a lot of frozen fruits, because a cheap blender sometimes cannot handle it. So before you do purchase your blender, just make sure it can handle frozen fruits. That's the most important thing if you are doing smoothies. Okay, the fourth item. Now this is a bonus item because if you have a good quality blender, you can also juice in that blender. I do juice in my blender. Hold on, friends. Let me put my phone on vibrate. Sorry, friends. So as I was saying, you can use your blender to juice different things and then use like a cheesecloth to squeeze out the juice so it doesn't have that pulp in there. Yes. However, if you don't have a good blender, I would recommend also getting a juicer. It's not a requirement unless you're going to be doing a lot of juicing, but it's a good thing to have as a kitchen essential as you're a raw vegan right now during this time and period. Okay. The fifth item, invest in some mason jars. Mason jars are really cheap. You can get 32 ounce, 16 ounce, 8 ounce, or 64 ounce. I have different varieties of one. For example, if I make an extra large smoothie, I may use a 64-ounce jar, and that'll be my breakfast for the day. If I want to do like a juice, a simple juice, I may put that in a 16-ounce mason jar. It's just up to you and how you're planning out your meals. I recommend meal prepping. So if you're going to juice, just juice a lot at one time, put it in a jar, and you can just pour out that jar every day. You know, a juice can last up to 3 days. Yes. The sixth item, a food processor. Now again, it's not such a requirement, but I do recommend a food processor. Again, it's really cheap. not too expensive for those who are on a budget. But with your food processor, for those who do not like chopping up food, chopping up vegetables, you can throw that into a food processor, post it a couple of times, and it'll give you diced tomatoes, diced cucumbers, or diced whatever. And you can use it for other things as well. So if you're lazy like me, you can get a food processor. Okay. Number seven, a spiralizer. So with the spiralizer, I have one, but I don't use it as often. But for some people, it's just based on your taste buds. You can get a spiralizer and you can spiralize cucumbers and zucchinis and make zucchini noodle or cucumber noodle. That's just another essential you can have whenever it comes to making different recipes. You can use a spiralizer to make noodles, raw vegan noodles. Okay. What number are we on? Number 8, meal prep containers. Meal prep containers. So when it comes to the raw vegan diet, again, be prepared, because if you are not prepared, you will fail. That's just being honest. If you are not prepared, you will fail. So purchase some meal prep containers. With your meal prep containers, you can store chopped veggies in there, salads, and just things like that. So for example, if you're preparing a meal at night, you have leftover, put that in a food storage container. Go ahead and prep up a salad. That way the next day, all you have to do is walk to the fridge, grab it, and eat your salad or eat your diced fruit or what have you. It's always important to be prepared. Always prepare. Okay. Number 9. I think this is number 9, friends. A lime or a lemon squeezer. This is $1. You can get it for $1. Some are a little more, like $4.99, but again, the dollar store have them. And then I just squeeze lemon into things. Although you can use your hands to squeeze the lemon or lime, and have something to catch the seeds, I just rather use a lemon or lime squeezer. Yes. So let's recap, because I know that was a lot. The kitchen essential items that you need while on this journey to reversing HSV are a sharp knife, a chopping board, a blender, a juicer, mason jars, food processor, spiralizer, meal prep containers, and lime or lemon squeezer. Okay, friends, so some food essentials that you can also have stocked up. Of course, water. Always have your water. You can stock up on bananas, especially if they're on sale, because they're cheap as well. Frozen fruit and dates. Dates, I thought I had some over there, but I don't. But dates, those are some items that you can stock up on, and nori sheets or coconut wraps, because I know you may get tired of doing lettuce wraps. Those are just a few other things that you can have in your kitchen, in your pantry, ready to go, so you don't have to scramble to find stuff, because again, we're making the same foods but just in different ways. Yes. So friends, I think I'm gonna go ahead and close here. I just wanted to get straight to the point, not leave it too lengthy. Go ahead and order those, or go to the store today, or order off Amazon, whatever suits you best. Go ahead and get your kitchen essentials, get some of those pantry essentials as well, and you can fully start your journey without any delays. Okay, so I'll catch y'all in the next video. Ciao.